We thought we would have a closely matched game. We hoped we would have an exciting back-and-forth contest reminiscent of the one we saw on a Monday night between these two teams late in the regular season. We didn't get it.
Oof.
Didn't deliver. The Rams were ready. The Cardinals were not. It was that simple. Start to finish. The Rams were ready. The Cardinals simply were not. And I kept hearing, or at least remembering, because I never heard the words. I read them at a website that I think is called ProFootballTalk.com, that Cliff Kingsbury said Kyler Murray needed to have the best game of his career. He definitely did not. And I don't think any member of the Cardinals had the best game of their career last night. It just was a total failure, start to finish. A complete squandering of that 10-2 record, and now the Cardinals are out and the Rams advance. And, Chris, once we saw the bracket for next weekend and that we're going to have Rams or Cardinals at the Buccaneers, my first reaction was, give me the Rams and the Bucs. That's a better game.
Hear you.
I just, the Cardinals, whatever magic the Cardinals had,
they lost it.
It was gone. It was gone. And the Cowboys' win was the fluke down the stretch. They weren't ready to compete in the postseason. They shouldn't have even been in the postseason. I think there are other teams that didn't get in, like maybe the Saints if they were healthy.
I hear you.
Who would have put on a better show last night against the Rams and the Cardinals did.
Well, yeah, and then you talk about, I think the fact that, how good were the Cowboys? Again, we hit that yesterday a little bit. It was 23-7 Niners with a wide open Brandon Ayuk going down the left sideline there to where you go, this could be blowout or really become a 3-score football game in a lot of ways. But, either way, last night showed like the Cardinals, man, clueless to playoff football. I don't think they had any idea like what kind of intensity or what the atmosphere was going to kind of be like on the field in that football game. The Rams obviously showed like, wait, we know what it's all about. Yeah, I know Matthew Stafford hasn't been there a lot, but they got a lot of guys that have got carryover and been to the playoffs, been to the Super Bowl. So that was a butt whooping. And I don't know, Mike, for me, and you tell me your thought on this, out of all the games this weekend and all the teams in the playoffs, I just looked at, I think Saturday night with Buffalo, all right, I'll take my one team in the AFC, and then my one team in the NFC last night with the Rams, that two teams that made me think differently about maybe how seriously they can contend to get to the Super Bowl, win the Super Bowl. That performance last night, and again, I know the Cardinals weren't rolling, but that was a steamroll session and dominant. And you saw confidence from Stafford. And I think you saw everything that we kind of question about their football team kind of come to a pinnacle in a good way, to where it made me sit there, question in the third quarter and go, man, maybe I'm being a little harsh on the Rams and the trust not Matthew Stafford thing. And, man, maybe I'm forgetting that they were up 17-0 in the first half last week against the San Francisco 49ers, who I look at as really good. So, I don't know. They did change my thought of them a little bit here now, going in the divisional round. I don't know if that happened for you.
No, it did. And Cam Akers, to me, was the big reason why I feel differently about the team now, because when he's healthy and effective and both boxes can indeed be checked, that takes some of the heat off of Matthew Stafford.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.